Hello traders, I hope you're all keeping well. Today is Sunday, the 7th of December 2025. So I've decided to do a series of different manipulation methods that I've spotted in the Forex market. So I will name them Market Manipulation 101. I'll try and do between 5 and 10 videos on the different types of market manipulations and how to see them and trade them comfortably. Okay, so this is the first one, market manipulation 101. So this is the USD card on the daily time frame. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. And the first thing I do each time I open a chart is to identify a trend. So for me, we were moving up uh, in this particular chart. And when you're moving to the upside, uh, you you wait to see where the profits are taken or we're taking. This is the area where you start spotting um, equal highs. Yeah, if you're done trending, you see at the lows you start spotting equal lows. Yeah, this is where this is what the retail traders we call the support and resistance zones. Yeah, so something like this. Yeah, so you can see the rejection acting as support and resistance level. Okay, so these are the first things that I do. I identify the zone, and then because this is where the big players manipulates. Okay, this is the area where they will manipulate us, and this is the areas where they want us to take the trades. Okay, so I use the rectangle box just to identify those zones. Yeah, that I marked out earlier. So I use this tool just to touch up those zones. All right. So that's the next thing that I do. Just make sure that I touch the areas. So here, second time, the third time. Yeah. So what I tend to do, or what I do all the time, this is my rule. I wait for 3 touches before I start paying attention at that particular zone. Yeah. So this um my third touches were met. Um, and then we had the fourth touch here, the fifth one before we pushed up to the up we pushed to the upside. Yeah, so if you were trading this level, the first one you may not want to trade it. The second one you may not want to trade it, but by the time you got to the third touch, you'll be interested to take the third trade. Yeah, because it has rejected the first time, rejected the second time, and the third rejection you pay interest in taking that trade. Yeah, so if you've jumped in and taken a shot there, where would your stop loss be? Your stops will be below, will be here, right here. That's where your stops will be. All right. um if you've taken this trade here also, if you've gone short here also, your stops will be here. Yeah, I just want to show you something quickly. um can you see that after each touch you will have a big red candle? Yeah, big red candle, big red candle. Yeah, so these red candles, what they do is they encourage you because they're bullish engulfing candles. Sorry, they're bearish engulfing candles. Yeah, we're taught that once we see big bearish engulfing candles or bullish engulfing candles, it signifies that sellers or buyers have come into the market. Yeah, but I'm sorry, it is not true. It's basically these candles are deceptive candles. They're candles that the big players they use to get us to take the trade, and then they'll go the opposite way. Yeah. So if you've gone short, your stops will be above the level, and then the breakout was to take the stops out. Yeah, for the short traders, the support and resistance traders, supply and demand traders have gone short here. this breakout here was to take them out. Yeah. Okay. So the first time we retested this level was in May 2022, and the first time we broke out of the level was in September 2022. So for May to September is how many months? 4 or 5 months. So for that long, we've not traded above this level. Yeah. And then if you see this bullish engulfing breakout candle, I'm sure most traders will jump in to go long. Yeah. So if you've gone long here, your stops will be below this level. Okay. So that's why I encourage you, do not take breakouts because they don't last. Okay. So when all this are happening, I've seen a demand zone right here that I think the market would react to, because remember, there are stops below this level and this is a demand zone. So this is where I would plot my demand zone like so. This will be my demand zone. Okay, this will be my demand zone there. So when we came back, we retested the level. The retest traders have gone long. Remember, we have three types of traders: the level traders, people that go long and short at this level. And then we have a breakout traders, people that take a breakout of a level. And then we have a retracement traders, people that go long or short at a retracement of a level. So those are the three types of traders that we have. So once we come back and retraced, more buyers have come into the market to go long. If they go long here, can you see they'll be aiming to take the profit at this high? Yeah. And this move here didn't quite get to the high there. And then also we had more retracement to the level with bullish engulfing candles to get you to go long. If you've gone long there, I'm afraid you will also be aiming to take a profit at this high. Then if you have a look, we didn't quite get to that high. Yeah. These are the signs that you need to watch out for. Yeah. This is how they manipulate us. So all this here are market manipulations. Yeah. They'll set a high for you. I'll show you the. I forgot to show you this. I'm sure. Yes, we have it. So if you've gone long here at the first breakout, yeah, you'll be aiming to take a profit at that high. Yeah, we didn't quite get to that high. Yeah, so that's the first sign that the here is a manipulation. And then we had a retracement. You'll be aiming to take a profit at that high. If you took this long, we didn't get to that high. And then the third retracement, the next retracement to the level, you've gone long, you were aiming for that high, you didn't get to that high. All right. And then also we had another pullback to the level. We rejected with good bullish engulfing candles. Look at that one there. Yeah, you will go long, aiming that next high. You won't get to that high, unfortunately. So all this time, I'm waiting to go long once we get a close or a candle below this level, because I know there are stocks below this level, so I want to be a long trader here. So all I do is, or what I did, because I took this trade actually. So what I did was I waited for market to come back to the zone. I went long and I got 3 to 1 off this level. So let me use my replay mode. Okay. Also, we had another back. We came back again. We had a bullish candle. So more traders went long. Unfortunately, um, yeah. And then we came to the level. We came to the demand zone there. So we tapped it there. And then we pushed to the upside. That's it. Yeah. So this was the tapping there of the demand zone. Yeah. And then can you see the bullish candle there? So this was a tap of that demand zone. So we came in, we touched it. My stop was below this level there. And then yeah, that was it. We rallied up for a good 3 to 1 risk reward. All right. So this is market manipulation 101. All right. Okay. I'll do more of this. Like I said, I'll try and do between 5 and 10 different videos. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.